is going to be pretty much all about makeup for beginners. This is the start of a series. I'll get a lot of questions about it. I have a lot of friends who ask me to even take them shopping with them because they don't know what to buy. So I thought that I'd go ahead and give this a shot to see if you guys kind of learn some tips from me on basically what to get when you go to the store and what to try out. So I just want to start off by saying that makeup is not mandatory. Makeup is an accessory. It is not a necessity, meaning that you don't necessarily need it. I know a lot of people on YouTube make it seem like it's something that you really need to have, but honestly, if you feel like you don't need makeup, then don't wear it. It's a great way to enhance what you already have, number one, and I think it adds a little flair. And you know, why not? Like I always tell people that if you feel like you don't need makeup and you're so against it, then don't wear it. Like, why do you have to make other people who wear it feel bad because we wear a lot of makeup, or because we're covering up who we are or hiding something? We're not doing any of that. We are expressing ourselves in a way that we find to be entertaining or intriguing. We don't go out and buy makeup because we feel like we're hurt and betrayed by God because he made us ugly or something. No, not at all. So I just wanted to clear up that rumor. And also, for my younger viewers, I don't know if there are younger viewers, but somebody did ask me on my Ask FM, and just so you guys know, I do have an Ask FM, so if you wanted to ask me questions, you can ask me on there anonymously. If you feel like you have to ask me something and you don't want me to know who it is, whatever. Anyways, beyond the point, somebody on my Ask FM asked me what is the appropriate age, and I don't know if I have a lot of young viewers, but I would say that the appropriate age for somebody to start wearing makeup would be in their teenager years. No younger than, to me, no younger than 15. I feel like if you are still in middle school, you don't really necessarily need makeup. I mean, I don't think a little mascara hurts anybody, but honestly, if you're wearing foundation and stuff in middle school, calm your tits. And just give you guys a little brief run through of some of the things that you may need to have in your purse or in your, you know, kind of desk vanity, whatever you've got going on. Some things that you might want to have. So number one would be a good base. I won't say a foundation because some people don't like foundation. If your skin, if you don't have discoloration, if you don't have acne, if you don't really have ugly skin, bags under your eyes, you don't really necessarily need foundation. The only time you would need foundation is if you feel like you need coverage for whatever reason. But that's just an optional thing. I didn't start wearing foundation until I got to college. I wore it maybe once or twice in high school, but I didn't really wear it like every day. I only wore it like once or twice a year maybe, because I just didn't feel like I needed it. But you know, if you feel like you need it, a good foundation would be something you might want to invest in. I wouldn't go out and buy the most expensive one you can find, because expensive does not necessarily mean that you need it. So start off at the drugstore. Go to Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, any of those. And they have pretty good quality foundations for something if you're just starting out. A lot of people ask, how do you search for a foundation? I'll probably do another video on that, but basically you want to hold the bottle up to your face, and if it looks like it matches, go ahead and try it out. Most stores will allow you to return even if you've opened it, so you can buy it and return it if it's not the right shade, or if it's cheap enough, go ahead and buy 2 or 3 and see which one works for you. My favorite drugstore foundations would be Revlon Colorstay. They have 2 different formulas, one for dry skin and one for oily skin. So if you have dry skin, you can do that one, or if you can have oily skin, obviously you get the one for oily skin. They work really well. They are full coverage though, so if you're not used to wearing makeup, you might feel like you have a lot on, or wearing a mask, so that wouldn't be good. This is Revlon Colorstay. I've been using this for a very long time, for almost, I want to say 2 or 3 years, and it's probably one of my favorite all-time foundations, period. It's not sheer, so this is not buildable per se. This is the build. Like, this is what you would build to. I haven't really tried a lot of drugstore foundations, but I know that there are really good ones out there, so you just kind of try out to see what works best for your face. But like I said, I'll probably make another video on that. Something else that you might want to learn how to use or invest in is mascara. I cannot talk enough about mascara, because mascara is probably one of the easiest ways to fix your face. you know, the main focus of your face is your eyes. So everything around your eyes is very important. Very, very important. It will determine how awake, how happy, how sad, how frustrated you will look that day. Trust me, if your eyes are red and you're sleepy and tired and you have bags under your eyes, people can tell. So, you know, that's one of those things that you want to make sure that you focus on first. Even if you don't wear foundation, I would suggest getting a mascara. My favorites would happen to be the Maybelline Falsies and the L'Oreal Volume Collagen Black, something like that. But most of them do pretty much the same thing. Also, your eyebrows make a big difference in your face. Eyebrows are a different story though. Eyebrows are kind of hard to do because I know some people have really sparse brows or they don't really have brows. So if you're not used to doing your brows, those take time to work with. So don't get me wrong, I know it's difficult, but plenty of eyebrow tutorials out there to teach you how to do that. I have one myself, so you guys can see that. And I probably will make another one because I don't like that one, and I think I need to get more in depth in how you actually pick what shape you want and all that stuff. So I'll do another video on that. For eyeshadow, you want to get a primer. You need a primer. I'm sorry, but eyeshadows don't go on well if you don't have a primer. I tried to help somebody pick out eyeshadow one time and they couldn't even get it to work because they didn't have a primer. The best primers out there are not expensive, I guarantee you. A primer that is good is the NYX. They have the, of course, NYX has their jumbo pencils that you can use. NYX also makes a wonderful eyeshadow base. It looks like this, and this one's in skin tone, but they have a white one as well, and they have a pearl one. But yeah, it's just a basic eyeshadow base. It helps really well with making sure that your eyeshadows don't crease and they don't move. Creasing is when they make the little lines after a while, but you want to make sure that your eyeshadows stand out, so this will be a great way to do that. And then for eyeshadows, there are lots of low-end eyeshadows out there. BH Cosmetics makes wonderful palettes with 100 colors in it. They have really good deals also, so sometimes you can get that and some brushes for like $10. Just continue to check on their site. Coastal Scents makes really good palettes. You don't necessarily have to go out and get MAC stuff. I promise you guys, MAC does not have the best eyeshadows ever. They have really good ones, don't get me wrong. You can find really great eyeshadows for very cheap. BH Cosmetics, I would suggest, is where you should start. That was one of the first palettes that I ever got, and I love those palettes. Also for the eyes, I wouldn't necessarily say that you have to have one, but a good eyeliner goes a long way. My favorite eyeliner is by L'Oreal, and it's their Carbon Black liquid eyeliner. And you would want to get one with a felt tip. You can get the felt tip liquid liner, which looks like this, if you wanted a liquid liner to line the top, and then you just slide it across and wing it out. And it's really easy to use. These are the easiest to practice with. For a pencil eyeliner, I would suggest getting something like L'Oreal. They have really good pencil liners that are really dark and they work really well. And pencil liners you would use for the inside of your eye, the inner rim of your eye, and it'll help open your eyes up. And as far as lipsticks and lip colors, lip glosses, all that stuff, those are kind of just self-explanatory. You find stuff and you use it. To me, the best lipsticks to start off with would be the Wet n Wild, because they're so cheap and you can get so many and try so many different colors for a really, really, really low price. They're only like $2, I believe, at Walgreens. So I would suggest getting some of those instead of going out and buying MAC lipsticks. I think everybody's first resort is to go and buy a MAC lipstick for their first lipstick. And I'm like, guys, you don't necessarily need MAC lipsticks, okay? I promise. Wet n Wild has really great ones. I'm wearing Wet n Wild right now. This is the Wet n Wild Cherry Bomb lipstick. You use them so often and you run out of them so quick, you might as well go ahead and get something cheap. So Wet n Wild has really good lipsticks. They also have really good lip stains if you wanted something that's going to last a little longer and have more stay power. So yeah, I'll make a video talking about the difference between lip stains, lipsticks, and lip glosses. But yeah. And last but not least, brushes. In 3 brushes. You only need 3, I promise. A blending brush. These are blending brushes. As you can see, they're dome shaped and they're very fluffy. A liner brush, which looks like this, and they can sometimes come with a little spool on the end so that you can brush your eyebrows with. you need one of these. One fluffy brush like this. And a big fluffy brush works for pretty much anything. I can use this for liquid foundation. I can use this for powder foundation. I can use this to put on blush if I wanted to. You can even squeeze it and use it as a contour brush. If you like brushes enough, you can go ahead and get a brush set. Of course, they come with many different brushes that you can try out to use for different things. And I'll make a video on brushes and what to use them for. As you get more into makeup, you'll start buying more and you'll start getting more into what other brushes can do. But honestly, these are the only three that really have to have. Most everything else, you can always put it on with your hands if you wanted to. But I do suggest having these as backup because using your fingers sometimes gets kind of tedious. I think that's pretty much it for my makeup essentials. Those are just the basic things that you would need. But I do have many videos coming up showing you guys how to apply makeup and how to use some of the products that I mentioned in this video. So if you like this video, please thumbs it up and let me know what I can do in my next videos for my makeup for beginners. And I hope that you guys like this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.